Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the You Know What Hell Yeah podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about the different journeys and occasions that we have dealt with since the last time we talked. Let's just say there are a lot.
It was
There's a
so
lot.
juicy.
There's a lot. They're juicy and they're crazy. Anyways, but we went out and so crazy shit happened. Did other crazy shit happen other than us going out that night? Or no?
No.
I don't think so.
And we just
I
was
burnt
just
my
Sunday.
finger.
Oh. No one
That's
asked.
crazy.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
Munching.
Come on.
Oh, okay, so it's still me talking. Okay, slay. So,
Wait a minute. Should we introduce ourselves again?
No.
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 We already did that.
You already know.
This ain't show and tell. This isn't a AAA meeting, bitch. Okay. Anyways.
Hi, Peyton.
I can hear you chewing.
She's right next to you. What do you fucking expect?
We have to be in the same camera, and she's chewing in my ear.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, before we get into the drunk festivities, because it was Super Bowl Sunday that we went on, I got a puppy. Her name's Billy Rose. Billy like Billie Eilish.
Hi, Goo.
She's just a chill girl for real. But she's teething, so she's gnawing on my hair clips. Okay. I'm so sorry, I just scared her.
Let's talk about Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Go
okay.
Eagles.
Go Eagles. Patrick Mahomes can cry his butt off all the way home.
We love
Eagles,
the Eagles here.
We weren't originally gonna hang out at Super Bowl, but then I was like, what's everyone doing? And then it just became a thing. So you're
We
welcome.
needed a reason to go out. That's what it was.
We needed a reason
We
to
needed an
get
excuse
drunk.
to go out.
I got home at 8:30. So.
We got home at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't fret. I got all the details and all the stories and my opinions to chime in on all this bullshit.
And videos.
And videos to add in here.
We might add some. Oh.
Hmm?
We might add some videos.
What did I say?
Better not end my video. Oh.
You don't want to add your video?
No, but we're going to talk about it.
It's gonna be talked again. So
What did we do? We pre-gamed at our local islands.
With giant Uno.
We
It
were the
was
hottest
literally
ones there.
we
like-
were the hottest people in there.
Like here. It's
We were like
this
the youngest people in
Insert,
there.
insert picture.
Of Uno.
Uno and alcohol.
Uno and
Cue
alcohol.
Peyton and her editing skills.
Yeah. So we did that while watching. We got there like second
maybe
quarter.
3 minutes after it started, and then
It
we
was
watched
around like
We were waiting for
4,
Ryan.
4:30. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
at
Ryan
work
was
at
at
the
work.
other islands.
Yeah,
They're
because
late.
Ryan, yeah.
Yeah, so we watched till halftime, and then we got to Newport beginning of the 4th.
Yeah.
I got dressed, pretended like I was getting ready with them, was not. And I put my Seattle Seahawks jersey because just because I wanted the Eagles to win doesn't mean I don't support my men.
Oh, yeah, I was wearing red, so just keep in mind I was for the Eagles. I just look really good in red.
Yeah, she bought a really cute shirt that she looked really good in and then realized, oh shit, people are gonna think I'm for the Chiefs. And then she said, oh well, I look hot. And I said slay. So yeah, don't get it twisted. But there was a lot of people at Newport when we first got there. Like we because I was kind of afraid. I was like, yeah, like I don't know if people are gonna be out because like I've never gone out for Super Bowl. It's always been like a family party that I've gone to. But no one was doing shit. And I was like, I don't know how that works. And then we pull up and I was like, oh, it's slammed. But like thank God it was slammed because like we want people to be there.
But the people there, They were ugly. I'm so sorry.
I had so much fun.
And
We got
married.
2 big balls again.
And married, and they were hitting on them. They were married. So, wives, if you see this, come get your
The
man.
wives were there.
Well, Savannah and Riley were gonna get drinks, and then me and Ryan were looking for tables, and then this guy came up to us, and he was like promoting a nightclub, Time nightclub. It's actually a pretty good club. But he was like, if you guys ever want to get in for free, just let me know. I was like, okay, we will. That was number 1. Number 2, we found a table that was like a long table. This guy walks up to Ryan. You want to tell that story?
This guy walks up to me and Angela's sitting right next to me, and I was like, okay, here we go. I've been here for literally like 5 minutes. Don't even have a drink in my hand yet. And we secured a table, and this guy comes up in.
Wait. Let's remember what I said in the last podcast. Anywhere, anytime you go somewhere with Ryan, she's gonna get hit on. So, perfect example. Here you go.
And so he had like a really thick accent to him too, so it was kind of hard to understand. And he was drinking, so he was like slurring his words and having an accent. So it was hard to understand him. But he came up to me and he asked me what my name was and like what I did for work or school,
None of your business.
what I'm studying, whatever. And I said like psychology. And he was like, "Oh, so you know about like personality and stuff like that?" I was like, "Yeah, I learned it in my first class, but that's okay." And then he was like, "Well, what do you think of my personality? Like, is it normal?" And I was like, "Sure, sure. I've talked to you for like 30 seconds, sure." And he's like, "Well, what's the definition of normal to you?" I'm like, "There's not really a definition for normal." And it was so awkward. And he was like, completely out of nowhere, he's like, "Well, can I get your number though?" And I was like, "No, I have a boyfriend." And he was like, oh, well, he's so lucky to have you. He better know that." And I was like, okay.
He does.
And then I thought that was the end of it. But throughout the whole night, while we were there, he kept screaming across the bar saying I was going to be his future doctor. Which, by the way, I don't know where he thinks I'm a doctor in any of the things I've told him. But then he would walk by to like get drinks or whatever, or be with his friends, and then he would tap me on my fucking shoulder randomly and be like, "My future doctor." I was like, okay, can we move tables? Because I need to get out of like the middle of the bar and go to like more of the side where we're more secluded. But yeah, it was like the first time I didn't have a freaking drink yet. I was like, guys, come on. So yeah, that was the first thing that happened. Then we finally got drinks. We went up and got our drinks, and we sat back down. And also, the drinks all night were strong as hell. And I know that's normally a good thing, but like they were to the point of like hitting the back of your throat, hard to swallow type of liquor.
Liquor. Savannah.
Savannah's take a shot now.
Yeah,
It was fun. We had a good time. Me and Savannah
Didn't Holly just walk away?
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. She'll be back. We got a big ass jug. We went to Sharky's. So if you go to Sharky's, there is the fishbowl. It's called the fishbowl. We had that. Was not feeling it. She took the little thing home, and then did we?
I took the shark.
Where did you go?
She had to go potty.
Yeah, as soon as the game was over, everyone just started leaving, and it was like really empty. So then we were just playing Uno, and I guess that attracted like 2 guys, and one of them didn't know how to fucking play, so he was just like,
I made sure. I was like, "Do you know how to play, right?" He's like, "Yeah." And then
put down a +4, and then he put down a +2, and he was so confident in it. I was like,
yeah, he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, no, that's not how it works. He's like, "Oh, can I put this down?" He shows me another +2. I'm like,
no,
no.
or he would get like skipped and then still put a card down. We're like, you can't do that.
I'm like, you can take that back. And it was so funny because he would do like a +4, like a while or something, so you could get to pick the color. We'd be like, "What color?" He doesn't even look at the colors he has in his deck. He goes, blue. Like, every time was blue. And then it'd come around back to his turn. He's like, fuck, I don't have a blue. I'm like, why would you choose that? What? You have all greens and reds? Why didn't you choose greens or reds? Like,
Did he not play Crazy 8 with to hit on girls when he was younger, like middle school? Like we all did?
No. To hit on girls? I don't.
Back people up that we thought we were 10s, and then
There was nobody.
It didn't even happen because none of them were good looking.
Yeah.
This one's there.
Yeah. And then so then the other guy that did know how to play Uno, he had the audacity to tell me that baseball is better than hockey as a sport. And I went, okay, yeah, we can't be friends. Like we can't be friends. He gave up his season seats for a hockey team to go watch baseball.
And not just any baseball.
The Angels. And I said, the Angels suck. And he was like, no, they don't. I go, they do though. I'm like, I would much rather be watching hockey, any team, than watch the Angels. Like, no offense. And then
it's fun for the pictures and the food.
Yeah, the nachos and like a little helmet.
But just saying, baseball is not. It's just.
But it's the Angels. It's the Angels. It's not like, no offense, it's not even a team that like is good or like wins. And I was like, I said, oh, if it was like the Yankees, then I'd get it because the Yankees are a good team. I'm a Yankees fan. And he said, no, the Yankees suck. I go, oh, that's hilarious because they are the team with the most championship titles in all of sports. And he said, no, that's not true. The Steelers have more. I go, oh, really? How many do the Steelers fucking have? He goes, more than the Yankees. I go, oh, you want to bet? He's like, no. I'm like, yeah, because you don't know what you're talking about. So he searches it up. Yankees, 27. Steelers, 6. I go, yeah, I know you fucking lying. Like, stop talking.
I know you like you fucking lied.
Stop acting like you know. Like, not even close, my guy. Like, I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you. Well, then he followed me on Instagram. I did not follow him back.
Good.
He can stay my loyal follower. Thank you very much.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah. But then, so basically, yeah, the game's over and there's like no one in there and it's just us. And then we were like, guys, this is stupid. Like, this is so dead. Why is there no one in here? And Ryan's like, guys, it's like 7:30. Like,
calm down.
Like, calm down. Like, nothing's really started yet. And I was like, okay. I'm like, you know what? Even if I'm just out here and I'm just like hanging with my girls and I'm drinking and I'm playing Uno, like, that's totally fine. Like, that's still fun. Then later by later, like, little people start trickling in. And, older people, specifically married people, start trickling in.
Did you connect that to your computer?
No.
Continue, Savannah.
Oh, right? So we're vibing. We're playing Uno. These two guys, whatever, don't really care about them. But I was like, you know what? It's for the plot. Like, you know what? You can play, whatever. Also, this guy kept fucking sneaking sips of me and Riley's drink. I go, bitch, did you pay for that?
Oh, you're gonna get mono.
Well, there's multiple straws. It's our bowl. But because he came over with just chips, and I go, where'd you get those chips? He's like, oh, you apparently haven't been here that often because there's a chip bar right behind you. I go, I don't come here to eat food, bitch. Like, I come here to drink. To drink. And to get wasted, bitch. I'm like, okay, motherfucker. Anyways, he's like, you want one? I was like, sure, I guess. So then he's like, don't worry, I'll get you more chips. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're so funny. So he gets more. Yeah, right, Peyton. He gets more. He comes back. I think he thought like, oh, well, I got you chips, so I get to drink some of your drink. I go, bitch, the chips were free. Like, no. So we're like playing. I see him like go and take a sip, and me and Riley look at each other like,
Cooties.
I literally moved it away from him to Riley. I was like, Riley, drink some. I was like, I'm gonna roundhouse your ass. I don't even know your name.
I'm like, who
Cooties.
Yeah.
He
So
had guy.
pink eye.
something on his eye, and we're like, who farted on your face and whose ass?
No way.
Ew, he had pink eye? Conjunctivitis?
He had a
Wait, he had pink eye, and he was. Oh,
He had what? What
He
did you
had
say?
on his lash line.
It was probably a sty.
I was like, ew,
A
yes.
sty. Is it like
What's
when
the
you're...
ass
do you
lip?
get herpes in your eye?
No, she gets STDs though.
In your.
Jesus Christ.
Who are you talking about? Dallas.
Anyways, while this is happening, this guy keeps like really sexually like dancing, and I was like, okay, I vibe with you. And he kept grabbing my hand and like pulling me to get out of the chair and dance with him. There's like nobody here still, and I was like, like first of all, I need more liquor. And I need the music to be louder, and I need there to be like a 13th or 14th person in this bar for that to happen.
This time, we were waiting for Johnny because he brought more fun.
Yeah, we were waiting for Johnny, and I just was like, no, that's fine, that's all right. Eventually, he said that he was gonna buy me a drink, and I went, I'm listening. I'm listening. Free liquor? Okay, yes, say less. What?
I got a button sound.
Oh my god.
I got button sounds.
Did
Did you say button or butt?
Button.
Button. Alright.
I'm leaving this.
Ben?
This is why Paige's wearing a fucking onesie right now.
I'm not wearing a fucking onesie, I'm wearing a comfy. Get it correct.
Sorry, a comfy onesie.
Okay. Anyways, so he said, allow me to buy you a drink. And I was like, I looked over at like Riley because I was like, because me and Riley were like, dude, we've had 2 fucking big ass bowls to ourselves and I'm feeling nothing. And I was like, I need another one of these. And I pointed. He was like, I got you. I was like, really? And I look at all of them, and they're like, you gotta take one for the team, Savannah. I'm like, okay. Okay.
That was Payne a couple nights ago.
Can you stop it?
That was Payne a couple nights ago.
Stop it.
Oh, she
You muted her though.
So I basically go up there and I'm waiting in line with him, and he's like trying to grind on me, and I was like, I don't know if the $40 drink is worth it. Like, okay, like I'm kind of getting scared. And
for me, that $40 was worth the grind. For me,
It worth it.
I don't know. I felt it wasn't just him that was there, because in line there was like 4 other guys that were there, and they were definitely older. I was like, okay, you're at least in your 40s, at least. What the fuck are you doing here? No offense. Anyways, I was like, what's your name? And he was like, your future husband. I was like, oh, really? Like, what's your name? And he goes, DJ Prince. I go, oh, what? Are you a DJ? He goes, no. I go, okay. All right. And I was like, do you want to know my name? He goes, I don't need to know your name. You're my future wife. I go, really? Because like there's no ring on my finger. And then he takes his hat off and puts it on my head, and he goes,
By
there
the
you
way,
go.
that is the hat of the night.
Yeah,
This
that
is the
is
hat. This is mine now, by the way. So he put that on my head, and I go, and I was a little mad at first because I was like, I literally like washed my hair and like straightened it, and you just like put your sweaty baseball hat on top of my head. The fuck? I'm gonna kill myself. But so I'm sitting here, right? And I'm like, and there's videos of this. I'm like, oh yeah, like let's go, whatever. And then there's these guys in front of me, the older guys, and they're like, I haven't seen anyone as hot as you. And I was like, oh, thank you. Well, like, apparently, like,
Last warning.
anyways, she should not be in charge. So
Real.
they were like, yeah, like, this guy's in a sweatsuit. A matching gray sweatsuit. I was like, okay, buddy. Oh, okay. And he's like, never seen anyone as hot as you tonight. Like, you're the hottest one in here. I'm like, well, it's not. I mean, other than my friends, there's no competition because there's no one here. So, like, I hope so. And so then him and this other guy were like, let me buy you a drink. I'm like, oh, my husband said he's gonna buy me and my friends a drink. And then the other guy's like, no, I got you. So he gets me 2 tequila soda waters. And I was like,
oh, that's what that was?
that's what that was.
Yeah, no,
I was like, I don't think I want that,
Nasty.
but free liquor, but still I was just like, oh, I want to enjoy myself while, drinking this. So thanks for that. And so then they order it, whatever, and then
I'm so bad in that video.
shut up. Ryan's future love interest comes in through the door.
What's that guy called from Lord of the Rings? What's his name? Wait, is that his name?
That's his real name, Peter Dinklage.
No, what's his name?
Peter Dinklage.
Oh my god, wait, I have to look this up.
Wait. I'm gonna crash out.
Oh no! Wait! Wait, what's it called? What's the show called with the girl with the long hair?
Harry Potter?
No, the other one.
Game of Thrones. Game of
Thrones.
What's his name?
Okay, I'm gonna cut. Are we talking about the backyard again?
No,
Our backyard friends. Backyard again.
Okay,
Guys,
it's not
how
that
much-
hard to find the photo of him.
Yeah,
we're not
famous actor.
Peter Dinklage.
We can't see it.
That guy wishes he looked like him.
Put in a photo.
He
We're not saying he was in the bar. He was not. He wishes he looked like the
he
famous
wishes
actor.
he looked like him because he had such a honestly such a big ego.
No.
Ryan being like, just Ryan. She was helping him up on a chair.
No! What happened was he wanted to sit with Ryan, and I was already sitting next to him. There's an open chair, and so I grabbed it for him. Of course, he's a little bit smaller than others. A great guy. He reached for Ryan to have him pull her on the chair. She grabbed him. Someone distracted her. She let go, and he fell. He fell. He let go. So he looked at her, and he's like, dude, you just dropped me. And I go, okay, let me help you. And so me and Ryan both grabbed him, put him on the chair, and I looked at her, and I'm like, you just dropped
Ready?
Peter. You dropped Peter on the floor.
Ready?
Someone needs to not have her be a host.
Oh my god.
Then when he came
I
back
didn't-
up,
I
When he
didn't
came-
want to help him, but he kept grabbing my arm and using me as a fucking ladder.
Guys, he was like, listen, I've never met anyone that was so consistent with no, this is what I want to do. He kept just I guess just felt like someone kept grabbing my hand and hey, I was like, oh yeah, hey, I was just standing there woohoo, and then he said to me, he goes, it's okay, we can dance, just make sure you don't poke me in the eyes with those things, and he pointed out my boobs. I was like,
I know the eye level is like perfect though.
Literally, I was like,
He was drinking.
Like I've never had to look down at a man to talk to before.
No, he was literally drinking a Coors Light.
It was like the size of his calf. It was like that.
Yeah. I have a
Like-
video of his drink and him, and I'm like, oh my god. Is that thing still on? It's echoing. Can you turn that
Yeah,
out?
I know.
There was a video of me because he was talking. Okay, does everyone know that this was a little person? I'm gonna make
This was
that
a-
perfectly
yeah,
clear right now.
this was a little person.
This was a little person.
And I
First
like
time ever in my life being hit on by a little
seeing
person.
meeting a little person in
Ever.
person. And so I'm like, I'm trying to be very respectful.
Disclaimer, they're not trying to be rude here. They're just explaining a story. So nobody
Literally,
take
I was trying.
this
I was
wrong.
like, I caught myself like leaning over to talk to him, and I was like, I don't know if that's not okay. And then he talked about my boobs, and I was like, okay, maybe I don't care too much because you kind of just
He
like.
obviously didn't care.
And apparently he was famous. Like he was a well-known
He
person.
is a YouTuber, like a famous
He's a
YouTuber or something.
that does golf videos and stuff. Like,
When I was doing my videos, I thought the weirdest thing was when you just said that he didn't want his beer in the video.
yeah, he didn't want to be shown that he was drinking.
Yeah.
So when he's
It's
like,
weird because he was
okay,
27
he's
years
like,
old.
He's 27.
Yeah, he was 27. He asked me what my age was. I was like 21. He's like, oh, I remember those good days. I was like, ew. Seems like you were in them, my guy.
He didn't want beer in a video.
No, but
I don't know. Maybe for just like his public figure and stuff.
Maybe he wanted
Like,
to
I
pass
was
it over
trying
his-
to get away from that whole situation because
he would like not
because he would not let me. He would not like he would kept grabbing my arm and my hand and like not letting go, and I was getting like annoyed. And I saw Savannah going off with the married dude and the matching.
he because they didn't chill.
Not her.
Context. You need to give context.
The man that was one of them that was buying the drinks, he was there with like his wife and their friends, and they left, and he stayed with us and kept saying Savannah was like the most beautiful girl he's ever seen and everything like that. So that guy went with Savannah to get drinks, and I was like, oh my god, this is my moment to leave. And so he was like in the middle of a conversation, the guy, and I was like, I gotta get a drink. I bolted. And I was like, Savannah, I am not going back over there without you. So we got our drinks and we came back, and I went to the other side of the table with Angela and Johnny. And he looked at me, he's like, come here, come back, come over here. And I was like, no. I was like, no. He's like, no, like come back. And I was like, no, please no. And then he got all pissy and was just on his phone the rest of the time because I wouldn't talk to him anymore. And then he like got up and left at some point.
Yeah, well, yeah. So then he went over to the married man that was hitting on me, and he told him, he was like, "Hey man, like let's go, like we gotta go." And then the guy's like, "Yeah, okay, like I'm just gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll meet you like out there." He's like, "No, dude, like we gotta go now." He's like, "Yeah, like but I gotta use the bathroom, so like I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then you go, like I'll meet you." And then he like slowly starts walking out, and the guy turns to me, he's like, I met this dude like 3 hours ago. Like I am not taking orders from you. And I was like, yeah. And then he said some other things that were not nice, so I'm not gonna repeat that, but he left. Then we have kind of some more people coming in like into the bar, but like still not anyone that like I really cared about, and like this married man like still won't leave me. Well, people go around Sharky's and sell flowers to people, like roses, like really nice roses. And this lady comes over and she has, I don't even know how many. She has a whole bouquet of just red roses, and then she has like a couple of like pink/orange roses.
Like
And
peachy.
yeah, and he goes over to her and he's like, he looks at me, he's like, you guys want some flowers? And I was like, oh, like, no, like, like, that's okay. Like, they're not cheap, and, like, they know that they can go around. I mean, it's
It was
Newport.
like $5 a flower.
Yeah, and so I was like, no, like, that's okay, like, that's totally fine. And he looked at me and he was like, sweetie, like, you don't even understand. Like, since the Eagles, he's like, since the Eagles won, like, I won $30,000 off of bets. Like, I'm gonna buy you these flowers. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna tell you no.
Mind you, this guy is married and has
Yeah,
a
he's
wedding ring.
married.
He has a wedding ring on his finger.
His wife was there and then she left because he wanted to stay. She's like,
And
bye,
then-
love you, have fun. I was like, the fuck kind of marriage is this? Like,
And then she leaves, and then he does all that.
yeah, so he does all that. And so there's again a video, and he buys all of the flowers off of this lady. He gives the entire bouquet of red roses to me, and I'm holding them like, and I look at Riley when she's recording, and I go, what the fuck? Because what the fuck? And then he's like, yeah, I'll take the orange ones too. And then he's like, yeah, give them to all her friends. So then she goes and gives everyone a flower. And then Johnny's like, do I get one too? I'm like, yeah, give one to Johnny. Like, he deserves one too. And so everyone got flowers. I was just in actual shock. Like, I didn't know what was happening. Then he tried to pay the girl with fake money as a joke, and I was like, okay, like, I don't want to be a part of that scam. And he's just like looking at me like he thinks he's like all like this tough shit. Like, I don't even know what I was supposed to do with all that. I just could not stop laughing. And then Johnny he takes the whole bouquet of flowers that.
Where is he? Where is he? I have to follow him! Johnny!
Was bought for me, and he's like, let me just take these real quick. Thank you, Savannah. I go, well, what are you doing? And then he's like, I'm gonna go pass them around the bar. So then Johnny uses the roses to get girls, but to not get girls. Like, so he goes around the entire bar. We have a video of that, and he gives roses to just like random girls, and they're like hugging him and like taking pictures with him and all that stuff. All my flowers gone. I tied one. Whatever, didn't pay for it. It's fine. But yeah, insert those videos right now, Peyton.
He said he was dating all of us.
Yeah, so that was another thing. The married guy's friend like came up to me and he was like, so how long have you guys been dating? And Johnny goes, oh yeah, we've been dating for like 6 months. Honest, like it's been really good. And then 2 seconds later he's like, yeah, I'm dating all of these girls.
But he's like trying to protect us. He's like, yeah, I mean, like, we're like exclusive, but like I like fuck all of them. And he's like, no way. And then I was like, wait, what are you talking about? He's like, right, like we kind of like, I do all of you. I was like, oh yeah, like, yeah. And then
Do you want me to leave that in here?
He was like, I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I have it. And then he was like, it's a lot of work, dude, because he wanted to take us. Like, he wanted to, like, screw us.
Yeah, he was, like, asking Johnny permission if he could sleep with us. And Johnny's like, nah, dude, I just met you. like, no. Like, no.
And physically.
He's like, I got it. I can handle it.
It's a full time.
And he was like, come on. Like, I'm like, you're married. Like, you're married. You're fucking married. Like, unfucking believable. But free drinks, free flowers.
Oh, I have a video of that. So
the plot.
Insert it here. I have that whole video.
I gave my flowers away to the girls in the bar. I was like, here, you look pretty. You deserve it.
No.
Go ahead. Have
Well,
mine.
I would have like gave some to Angela and to Riley and have us walk around and give flowers to men, like at different bars. Like, that would have been cute. But then Johnny decided to use it for himself. And then he found out later that night that that he bought all those flowers for me. He goes, oh, they were all for you? I was like, yes, Johnny. And he was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I'm like, well, like, it doesn't matter because they're spread out throughout the city now, but like, it's fine. Like, I'm like, I don't need a whole, thank God I didn't have to hold a whole bouquet of red roses throughout the night. I would have died. Oh.
What?
There's buzz balls in my panty drawer.
Oh my
You're
god.
welcome.
Hold it
You're
up to the
welcome.
screen. Hold it up to the screen. Show
Yeah, say thanks to Ryan because we were
Yeah.
supposed to drink
Well, it's
those.
not
Ryan only likes green. Ryan hates every other.
My drink. She hates the deep
Yeah, we know.
A's.
Yeah, we know. It's gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It tastes like corn. Like you got it out of the fucking
Does it
farm.
drink soda or any other juice? Just water.
Okay, I don't need to be shaded right now. Okay,
Yeah,
I
she
didn't
doesn't
do
need to
shit.
be shaded. She didn't need to be shaded. She
Yeah,
provided
the
you with,
married men trying to sleep with us should be shaded.
She provided you with a buzzball. Okay, you know, she provided you with a buzzball.
Okay, princess.
Okay, princess.
And you having them in your panties drawer, I don't know if that
Yeah,
sits right
I
with
thought
me.
they were in your garage fridge.
They were. I
And
didn't
so you
want
took them out?
because I didn't want someone taking them.
And hid them in your panties drawer so no one would look for
Everything's
them.
in her panty drawer.
I have to because some people in this house, so I have
Yeah,
to.
you.
No. Her. My sister.
She's going through her own things. Leave her out of it.
She's been going through this for like her whole life. I could give
No, you're an idiot.
Wow, that was rude. Anyways. Then what happened? Where did we go?
Then Ryan and Savannah went on the dance floor.
No.
Not yet.
No.
Oh, Angela felt like she was gonna throw up. I have a video of that. She didn't throw up.
Okay, we got two girls going up. That girl and then Angela's in there. Someone gave me his hat.
Up though. I just was like,
She sent me
wearing
a video.
I was like, Peyton, Angela feels like she's gonna throw up. And then some other girl was in there with her friend throwing up. And I was like, oh, that's not gonna help. Like trying not to throw up and hearing another girl throw up, that ain't gonna help. Yes, I have a video of that. But then she felt fine and then we had some water. Somehow escaped the married men. Left that bar. Walked over to Mutt Lynch's. There was no one in there. So I was like, oh.
Was that the video where Johnny hands that guy the rose as a wingman?
Yeah.
So let's walk.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
They got a fucking key. They're trying to break my car right now.
Bingo, grab his ass, dude.
that was on our way back.
That was on our way to
And
Snap.
then Ryan was playing football with the bouncers.
First off, I enjoyed that because she got to talk to the hot bouncer for like
Okay, okay. First of all,
Was his
there
voice
was like what?
Squeaky, like
yeah,
Savannah's
what
men.
did he sound like? Like was his voice
Oh, fuck up.
Okay, first of all, there was this like game outside where they had people throwing it through like holes in like wood, and it was like there's a big one and a small one. And it was like Eagles was a big hole, and then the Chiefs was like the red small hole. And they had people like throwing it, and if like don't, and then they had people throwing it, and if you got it, you like.
How did this happen?
Yeah, and then I was
They
like,
can't
Ryan,
go
where
out-
are you?
No.
Look.
No, we can't go outside right now. We gotta wait.
You have to give him his special appearance.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Malfunction.
Sit. Sit. Sit.
There's a
Lay
picture
down.
of me when I'm laying down. Buckley says he's gonna eat me.
We should insert a compilation of photos of Buckley.
He's like nice to her.
No, he loves me. My little guy.
I don't think he realizes like how big he is
doesn't.
sometimes.
No,
he
does not.
thinks he thinks he's this.
Ryan, show how big he is. Ryan, show how big he is. Who's a big boy? Buckley. Hello, Mr. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Hello, Buckley. I think we should all wish Buckley a happy belated second birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, he turned 2 on the 8th.
Happy birthday, Buckley.
Hey, Buckley.
Hey, is
Happy
this it?
birthday, princess.
Princess.
Happy birthday, princess.
But no, yeah, we were eating it up on the dance floor, and but we were sweating so bad. TMI, sorry, but like we were sweating so badly. It was so gross.
My top was like literally like falling down. Like I had to keep pulling.
She was like this.
I literally was like dancing like this because I was like, I'm not giving anybody that type of show. Like you're gonna, have to at least take me out to dinner. Like, but I was like,
dinner.
take me out to dinner, princess. But I was like this, and then they just kept. They loved it. They were eating it up like a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like, sorry. But everyone, when the song started, everyone being like a group, all these.
Ken.
Everyone being this group, all the people that were in the bar were like in this whole big circle, and the song would start, and Savannah would start dancing. Fucking. Like, people would spread to the right and to the left, and we were just, this whole thing was open, and I would look, and everyone was not moving. Everyone was just looking at us, and I was like, we can't be that good that no one else wants to dance. Like I can appreciate our moves, but not that much to the point where everyone's just watching us dance.
And then then we would stop and they'd start dancing, and once we got back in, like I kept hearing like some guys, they were like, oh shit, yeah, they're back at it. And I'm like, oh my god, like we have fans, like what's going on? Like, oh, it just got so sweaty though, and then they didn't have the water refilled. And I was like, I'm gonna die. And Johnny's like, they just won't refill up the water. Like I already asked them to, and they told us no. And then some guy that works there walks by. I go, excuse me, sir, we really need water. And he was like, oh, there's water over there. I go, no, like they apparently won't refill it up. And he goes, I got you. And he goes over and fills it up immediately. And then me and Ryan are like, okay, thank God, because like my kidneys started to hurt, and I was like, the alcohol is like fighting back. Like I need some help. Like it's so hot in here. I regret wearing jeans. Like the jeans were not breathable at all, and now I'm wearing this fucking baseball hat, which was obviously making my hat or my head hot, but I couldn't take it off because it was a sweaty rat's ass under there. I was like, I couldn't do that. So then all of a sudden, the guy that gave me this hat comes by and gives me and Ryan cups of water. I was like, oh shit, thank you. And then Johnny comes by and gives us water, and he's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, no, we'll take both. So we have 2 cups. And then the worker that I said we need water comes around, gives us water too. We have 3 cups of water. I was like, wow, when 2 pretty girls, doing some dance move out for water, everyone shows up. Like,
Can I play sound?
Guys, she's for it. Fucking.
I was giving you guys riz.
Oh, thanks. We weren't trying. We were just dying. Literally dying.
No, but there was glass in my shoe. There was really glass.
Oh, glass.
I don't know if any of you were feeling all the glass on the floor.
No,
There was so much glass. I had it in my shoe.
Yeah.
Were you bleeding?
No, my campuses are like thick enough but
Yeah.
it was like in my shoe, and I went to the
Oh,
bathroom,
like
and I was like,
on
"What
the
the?"
bottom? On
Yeah,
the
and
Mhm.
I
bottom?
pulled it,
thought
and it
you
was
meant-
this chunk of glass.
No, there was
thought you
so
meant-
much.
I
Yeah.
thought you meant in your shoe.
No, like dancing around, like I could feel me like sliding against the
Yeah.
floor over glass. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck
Oh, that
happened,
sounds
but
safe.
clean up on aisle 3, motherfuckers. Like, thank God we didn't do any like break dancing on.
No, I know.
the
Good thing we didn't put like our
ground.
hands on the ground or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because there was so much glass everywhere.
So much glass. But yeah, me and Ryan were eating it up, and then the guy from Romania wanted to because we needed money, right? For the photo booth, but it only took cash. And I was like, "Oh, I have a $10 bill." And Riley's like, "No, it's only singles or a $5 bill." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm like, "Well, I have $1 bill from Angela." And I'm like, "Anybody else have money?" So in total we had $3. And I'm like, "We're $2 short." I'm like, "Don't worry, I'll go make my magic." So I walked over to a guy that I was talking to, and I gave him my last rose, and I was like, "Hey, do you have any money?" And he's like, "What?" I go, "Whoa, I mean like like I'm trying to take pictures with my friends in the photo booth, and I need $2 more. Do you have any singles?" And he was like, "Yeah, I got you." So he opens it up, he gives me 2 singles. I go, "Thank you so much. Do you want something in return?" Because I was expecting like, oh God, I'm gonna have to kiss him, aren't I? And he was like, "You don't have to give me anything in return." I was like, "Well, now I feel bad because you just like gave me $2, like just because you're nice, like I met you 20 minutes ago." I was like, "I can give you a hug." And he goes, "Okay." I was like, "Oh, if you don't want a hug, then I'm not gonna hug you." He goes, "No, no, 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 like you can hug me." I go, "Okay." So I gave him a hug. I'm like, "Sorry, I'm sweaty." And then I walked back like I got the $2. So then we put the money in there, and then we let's just say we didn't fit inside the tiny little
We're all
photo
sitting on
booth.
Riley's lap.
I was also sitting on Riley's lap, and then Angela was sitting on me and like Ryan's lap, and then Johnny just tried to stick his head in. It was yeah, we have yeah, but it worked. But yeah, then that Romanian guy wanted to take a photo with just me in the photo booth, and I got scared. But Riley's like, "Go do it." I'm like, "Oh fuck." And so then I went and did it. And then the last photo, he tried kissing me. And I'm like, the Romanian guy.
You went in the photo booth with a Romanian guy?
I didn't want to. And then Riley's like, "Go do it. He bought you a drink."
Oh,
And I'm like, "Yeah, because he bought me and Ryan green tea shots." But then I got scared. I was like, "Did he drug these?" And then he was asking me why Ryan was like not drinking it. I go, "She thinks that you might have drugged it." He goes, he was like, "What?" I was like, "She's just making sure that you're not trying to kill us."
Because you came up to me with 2 drinks in your hand. You're like, "Here, take this." And I was like, "Okay." And you're like, I was like, "How'd you get this?" And you're like, "He bought it. And then I wanted you to have one. So here you go." And I was like,
But I was like, but then I was also like, in my brain, I was like, okay, we have Angela, Riley, and Johnny who are not going to be drinking this. So if it is drugged, I hope that maybe we'll be okay. And then Johnny took a sip of it, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll try it." And then he's like, "You're good." I'm like, "Okay." I still
don't
didn't
think that
drink
it would act that fast.
Well, it wasn't
there
like
was nothing like sizzling in it, and there was no like air in it. So
no. But he
It
was
seemed
laughing.
Will said that we should all invest
Oh,
in those
okay.
motherfucking cup scrunchies, the ones that, because you know the one with the scrunchie.
Oh yeah.
that you put over the cup.
It looked like
He
it was
said
all the way down.
that he thinks that
It's not.
should-
It's like up
he
here.
should get us those.
Yeah,
He should.
he can get us that.
It's right here.
Thanks,
He
Will.
can buy us
Thanks, Will.
that.
Thanks, babe. Shout out William for
But
trying to keep
also
the girls
I've never
safe.
had so many people buy us
Yes,
drinks.
but you have to be precautious and realize who is buying your drink.
No,
because
that's what I'm saying is that I've never had to worry about that because if someone's watching my drink, it's these girls.
Because he asked you to go with him to the bar to be.
I know.
Yeah.
But the thing is
watch
she's
him make
like
it.
even bringing you water. Who the fuck knows what he could have put in that water? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he also drank the water.
Yeah,
I know,
he got water from himself.
But I'm saying, like, you can't just.
No,
Who
and I
cares if
know
you get the water for
can't,
yourself because
drinking it one way or another, it's going in.
I know you can't trust strangers, and I wasn't like trusting him, but I did literally see him get. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
So the bar closes, actually. They have to turn all the lights on. And we were sitting outside.
You were there that long that it closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you need to wait. Angela was outside and she was like really tired. Like you were like dead tired. You were on the curb. She was like,
literally.
Did you pull a Peyton? You pulled a Peyton on the curb?
Then Riley, you can insert a clip of this whenever, but
by the
Riley
pole?
ran across the street and started pole dancing on like a sign. It's like a stop sign or like a cross sign or whatever it is.
It was
some street sign. And she started pole dancing on it, and I got a video of it.
I think Johnny got one too, and he put a song in it.
Yeah.
The thing is Riley will always find a pole. She will.
Yeah, she just wanted to go have a little stripper moment.
Yeah, before we left for the night.
Yeah, and then can this guy shut the fuck up? Like, who asked for his opinion? Sorry, it's my dog over here. He won't shut the fuck up.
I was like, who are we talking about?
Yeah, and then the guy that gave me the $2, him and his friends were out there, so I got him on video, and then they first thought it was a photo, and then it was really awkward. And then I took another video, I was showing all this, and then I showed Riley, like, grinding on the pole and all that shit. And then I was like, oh yeah, that guy, he keeps playing eye tag with me, like, you gonna holla at your boy or what? And then I like bring it back and like I show me, I show Angela, I show Ryan. We're just like sitting on the curb, and then I like look back at him. I turn the video around. I turn the camera. I'm pointing it right. Him and his friends look directly at me. I go, oh shit! And then we got into our Uber, and it was like this old man. He was really nice, but he farted, and it felt so bad. But he was so nice, so I wasn't gonna say anything. And then he just kept playing Jimmy Buffett songs and like. Just like singing along. He was a really nice guy. And I felt
me and Ryan singing in the car. He played Zach Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he played Zach Brown Band. And he's like, oh, you guys know this song. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a really nice guy. And then Angela was asleep. And then we get there and she goes, oh, we're here.
I don't remember getting in the car. All I remember seeing Riley's driveway, and I was like, we're here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we got inside, and then me and Ryan had to shower, not together. But we were so sweaty and smelt so bad, so we both took showers. We took our turns, took showers, went to bed.
I immediately knocked out. Like, I took off my makeup.
No, you were asleep on my shoulder in the car.
Yeah. And then when we were at Riley's house and you were asleep, Riley came in and then she went on my bed and started snuggling with my butt.
Yeah. She did that to me in the morning, too.
Yeah, she did that to Riley in the morning.
What'd I do?
No, while you were asleep in Riley's bed, Riley's like, are you guys still awake? I was like, yeah. She comes in at 3 a.m. and she comes onto my bed, starts cuddling with my ass.
Yo, weird.
Riley, what are you doing? She goes, what is this? I go, my ass. She goes, oh, it's a good pillow. I'm like, oh, thank you. And then we wake up in the morning, she just comes in and she just does the same thing to Ryan.
Well, there's a but, there's me.
What? Out of the men that we know, who would you trust? You can pick one person. Who would you trust holding your drink? Okay, one at a time. One at a time.
Ryan.
So I said one at a time.
My cousin Nick. Nikki.
Shout out Nikki.
Nicholas.
Ryan.
I trust him with my life.
Ryan?
Yes.
My boyfriend,
What's his name?
Kyle.
Okay, Riley? Angela?
Kyle.
Yeah.
William! Pusho! My man.
Oh. Yeah. Go. Yeah.
William, Kyle,
He should get us those scrunchies.
William, Kyle, and Nikki. You are our honorary safe men.
Oh, so now you don't play a fucking sound effect?
No, my computer died.
Oh.
Good.
Thank God.
My God.
I know.
Thank fucking God.
Love you.
Well, I like how every time we record it's always about us going out and getting drunk.
Well, hopefully the next episode we film,
Will it be us getting drunk as well?
Yeah.
we'll probably be all in the video together.
Me, Riley, and Angela
Are going out.
are going out on Friday
Mm-hmm.
because we are single.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going out on Friday with my boyfriend.
Anyways,
must be nice having a boyfriend who loves and cares about you.
Ryan's going to friggin' Palomia.
I don't know where I'm going.
There.
They said that there's gonna be chocolate covered strawberries though.
Oh,
Wait, what?
save some for us.
But my reservation's at 9.
Where are you gonna go?
Ooh.
Yeah, same.
Surprise.
Mine's at 9 too, because that's the only one available.
9 p.m. Me too.
And I got my reservation in December.
I got
That's
mine
nighttime.
like 3 weeks ago. I don't know where I'm going though.
That's
Well, shit, that's late.
I know.
I'm already putting my PJs on at that
I
time.
know.
Think about me, Savannah. Me going out at 9 o'clock. Come on.
Yeah, no.
I think that was a pretty good podcast, if I do say so myself. I don't even know what the hell just came out of my mouth.
suggestions of what to talk about next.
Or we can answer those questions that we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What questions?
Oh my God.
The questions on
we have to put in our Instagram story.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And if there's any like pickup lines we should try at the bar.
ooh, today's Tinder Tuesday. I think I should end off with a Tinder Tuesday. Someone, like, you know how there's prompts? It says, a life goal of mine is to adopt a hairless cat. And this guy said, I'm trying to eat your hairless cat.
Smash.
Double smash.
Smash.
Angela, would that win you?
Creativity.
Someone said, these wildfires are no joke. Think I can make you wet enough to put these things out? They're out of control.
Would those win you?
Yeah.
Would those win you?
That would win me. That
Yeah.
would win me.
Oh.
Tinder
Oh my God,
Tuesday.
okay, one more. This is good for all the people who like golf. Let's go golfing. ... I don't have any clubs, but we can share my third leg and see how many strokes it takes.
Oh, these men are bold. B-O-W-L-D, bold.
I like that one. That
For the
one's
people who
funny.
know me that are watching this, let's preface, this is from Instagram. No one is sending me this. I am a saint. I'm an angel.
Right.
No one is sending me this. So,
You lie, bitch.
Yeah.
Boys are wild.
Actually, full shit, and we need to hurry this up.
so win me them.
That's because you had mac and cheese and you didn't take your fucking pill, did you?
You.
Did you? Did you?
What?
You didn't take your pill, did you?
No, I don't really give a damn.
Exactly.
Oh, but now
and
you
that-
give a damn because you're about to shit your pants, bitch.
Yeah, so we heard this up now.
Yo, that's not our fault
Riley.
that you decided to be a bitch.
Adios.
Riley,
Bye.
do our outro.
What?
What's our outro?
Riley, do our outro.
our outro.
I don't know what it is.
You
You-
did it last week.
What was it?
I don't remember.
Thank you for watching the You Know What Hell Yeah podcast. We'll see you
Perfect.
again.
Where's our outro?
No, say it.
No, I don't want to say it.
Do you want to shit your pants or not? Just fucking say it.
Say it.
What if we
God damn.
then?
Say it. Say it.
The longer you wait, the more shit.
All right, we're done. Thanks everyone for listening
Riley.
to our podcast. We'll be back next week with more interesting and chaotic stuff. Hope you enjoyed.
Let's hope Riley doesn't get fired. Okay. Love you.
Oh.
Gary! I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.